Can y'all hear me? Welcome, good afternoon. Thank you everyone for attending today's event, which marks a fantastic turning point in the Railroad Museum of the Niagara Frontier. The museum has provided the public with education and information on the rich railroad history of Western New York and Southern Ontario since 2003. Our home, the historic 1923 Erie Railroad Freight House, had seen much better days when the Niagara Frontier chapter of the National Railway Historical Society acquired it in 1986. It took thousands of volunteer hours and several years before we could open it to the public. We were also very fortunate to have acquired the historic EL2 switch tower located just up the block and across the street. We got that from the city of North Tonawanda in 1997. Fast forward to 2002. Wait a minute, I missed something here. Okay, there we go. Being an entirely volunteer-based, self-funded organization, maintaining the museum and the tower has always been a challenge, to say the least. Fast forward to spring of 2022, when we learned of the opportunity to potentially seek funding through the City of North Tonawanda's Downtown Revitalization Initiative Grant Program, and you only qualified if you could say that all in one breath. Okay, now I've lost my place. This set off a mad scramble to identify possible infrastructure improvements that we might qualify for. Obtaining the necessary cost estimates, writing the funding grant application, attending the DRI's local planning committee's meetings, and obtaining a short-term bank financing for the project. That took like almost 4 months, just that part of it. And it was only a short 9 months ago that we learned that the museum had been selected to receive 100% of the grant funding we had sought. What an amazing Christmas present that was. After we pinched ourselves several times, the real work started in earnest in January. An internal project management team was formed in order to advance the extensive improvements, which we are now fully funded. The team was able to secure the general construction services of Bruce Hora of NKM Contracting. In a world where you hear all about construction project delays, Bruce and his team of skilled professionals jumped into the project feet first. From early March through early August, Bruce made miracles happen and completed all of the major components of the improvement project well ahead of schedule and fully on budget. Now that really was a major accomplishment, let me tell you. During the same time, we partnered with Evans Bank to finalize the bridge loan financing needed to comply with the terms of the grant program. Our team worked with John Rossi. Where did I see John? John, where are you? There he is. Our hero, John Rossi, okay, of Evans Bank, who went to bat for us to expedite the loan approval, closing, and funding. John, thanks for everything you did. There are many others also to thank for making the impressive results you see here today a reality. Foremost, our thanks and sincere appreciation goes to Governor Kathy Hochul for her leadership in aiding urban communities across the state through the state's Downtown Revitalization Initiative program, which made our grant award possible. We also thank the team at Empire State Development's Buffalo office, who have helped us move the necessary state approvals for the grant forward. If anybody's ever been involved in a government project, you know things only move at their own pace. We must also thank the entire team at Lumber City Development for believing in our project from the start. Their local planning committee was instrumental in selecting the museum for the final consideration by the state for the grant. We are very fortunate to have with us today the City of North Tonawanda Mayor, Austin Tylick. The mayor has been extremely supportive and helpful during the entire process, and we extend our sincere thanks to him and his staff. And Mr. Mayor, if you would like to address the august faithful before you, here is your chance.
Good afternoon, everyone, and I'm with Council President Frank DiBernardo here as well. I can't say how impressed I am at how quickly this project came to completion. I mean, what was it, December? They were one of the many applicants who were successful in getting this funding. And what I really loved about this project specifically is we talk about improving downtown here, We're working on a lot of projects on Oliver, and this is really a great connection between those two major pieces in the city. I see some nods in the back. I love it. And, you know, keeping the history that we have in North Tonawanda, making that connection, this is going to be a very big project to keep the ball going down Oliver Street. So from the city of North Tonawanda, I just want to thank the entire organization for your commitment to this organization and everything you're doing to make Oliver Street and North Tonawanda a better place. So thank you very much.
Okay. We had invited 8th District Legislator Rich Andres, who's been a friend of this project for a long time, but we have not seen his smiling face appear yet, so I guess we're not going to hear from him. So at this point, let's not stand in the way of seeing all that we've accomplished. Here comes Bruce. He's going to help with the mechanics here. We're just going to take the scissors to this ribbon and have at the place.
That's you. This is you guys. You put the sweat and tears into it, right?
Come on, Frank. Come on in. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I went in this one.
So thank you everybody for attending. We encourage you to come into the museum if you have not been inside. Take the tour around, see everything we've done. You might hear that train whistle again in a couple of minutes. We'll have the barbecue picnic ready to go in a couple of minutes out here, and we'll encourage everybody and help everybody stays and enjoys themselves. Thanks for coming again and supporting us here at the River Museum of the Niagara Frontier.